Right, today's run is looking like it's going to be an absolutely lovely run. I think I did it on, I mapped out the route on mapmyrun.com and said it's going to be about a 25 or so kilometre run, about 14-15 miles of running. It's going to take me up into part of the Pentland Hills, and in this run what I'm doing is I'm testing out this Nathan Vapor Air rucksack, which you'll see a fuller review in another video which I'm doing concurrently at the same time as doing this. Today in Scotland, what's the date? It is Saturday, something of August, and it is glorious. This, when you say God's country, this is where we're at. I'm just like only 2 kilometres, I'll just pause this. I'm just 2 kilometres away from my house, and all you hear, streams and rivers. Streams and rivers? No. All you hear is rivers, water of Leith. It's not even a river, it's just a water. Water of Leith. Green trees, blue sky, silvery reflections of the water. Little fish in there somewhere, because people do go fishing in that. And it's a good day to be out. It's only 9:30 in the morning, and hopefully going to get some good views. So just now I'm at the bottom, I'm in the valley part, and I'm aiming up towards the mountains. So yeah, if you want to see more of a review of this new hydration pack which I'm trying out, check the video which will be coming up after this. But this video just now is just my gorgeous run in Scotland. Even the weeds are beautiful. Look at the weeds, lovely. One of the things I love on going these runs out into nature is just the size of the plants that you come out and meet. Like these nettles, yeah, they sting me, but they're the same height as me. There's a 6 foot high nettle, and these things, I have no idea what they are, but again, look at this one. This one is 6 foot high. It looks like a rhubarb. I have no idea. I should know. It's my job to learn what these are. But look at the size of this plant. Look at all the bugs in it as well. Oh, right, okay, should have looked a bit closer at that. But it's like I've gone into the land of King Kong with a few plants as huge as that. Massive. I wonder if you can eat them. That'd be pretty vegan. Right, this one, oh my god, that's beautiful. Just looking at the perfect hay bales rolled up in that field over there. Lovely. Anyway, okay, this bit of the video I'm going to put in both the review and just my lovely experience of this rucksack. When I put this on, in my initial experience with it, only had a litre of water in the rucksack, and for somebody, I have sciatica, which is a compression on the lower part of my spine, which pushes out the disc and pushes that against the nerve, which can give me lots of pain down my leg, from my butt to my hamstring to my calf to my foot. Bizarrely, so you're like, oh, I've got a really sore foot. It's actually because of damage to your back. The point is, most of the runs I've ever done before, I haven't really done it with a rucksack or anything. Just now, I've got 2 litres of water in this rucksack, and the rucksack itself is incredibly light. It's under 300 grams. But once you start adding everything up, you've got a 300 gram rucksack, 2 kilograms of water, the actual camel pack, or the actual bladder itself, that is an extra couple 100 grams. The GoPro is another 100 grams. My watch is another 100 grams. My phone is another 100 grams. My house keys and wallet, another 100 grams. It builds up until, even though this is a very light rucksack, for me this is about another 3 kilograms of weight, which I am running with. So this is probably the lightest way I could run with 2 litres of water. But it is something to take into consideration if you are somebody who has either back problems or sciatica like myself. When you're bounding, or well, even just little plods like this, the first tip is to make sure you do a small step as possible instead of bounce, 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 because the bigger the bounce, the more the compression on the spine. That's a bit muddy. And there's a statistic saying that every time you go running or something, the compression that's on your foot whenever you hit the ground can be between 4 and 8 times your body weight. 8 times as if you're doing big long strides, 4 the smaller steps. And so you got to think about that when you've got 3 kilograms up on your back, potentially every time you bound, that could be magnified by, let's say, a factor of 4 on your spine. So 3 kilograms becomes 3, 6, almost, I don't know, this may be wrong, but potentially a 12 kilogram compression happening to your spine. So that's something to think about every time you do a jog with something on your rucksack. That's why pretty much all my jogs have done. They've not been much more than a half marathon, and they've always been pretty slow because I don't want to go fast and, you know, attack it, because that can be possibly damaging for the back. And on this run, the Pentland Hills Regional Park, we're going up to Threepmuir, and then we do a big loop that takes us back to Harlaw. But it's a big loop, it's like a 16-kilometre loop. Oh, still all uphill for the first like 10 kilometres. Well, that was a scary bit there. That was being caught between a rock and a hard place, or what it was a rocky wall, a car going up that way, and a cyclist coming around a blind corner, leaning into me there. If you can find any paths or roads that are jogs that you can do where there's a path, oh, so much safer. Running on the road, so bloody dangerous. Not just for cars coming towards me or cars going the opposite direction of me, but for cyclists as well, coming around blind corners. So this probably isn't a run which I'd be recommending to people. Certainly not this bit. Pretty much any other time I've done this run, I've driven up to here and then done like the 16-kilometre loop. But running on the road, it's never something I'd recommend. Now that's a lovely view over there. And some guy just totally overtook me there. And he's far older than me as well. And he's not slowing down. Impressed. Because he doesn't have a rucksack on. He's so much lighter. But yeah, anyway, actually, because where are we going to be going? We're going to be up where that jogger is going past, and then right around the mountain which is behind those trees, and then right over to where the sun is over there. So yeah, this is going to be an awesome, lovely jog in the sunshine. What I do have is put suntan cream on this morning, but the evolutionary cool thing of eyebrows doesn't quite work keeping the suntan cream out of your eyes. So I'm going to be crying for the next 20 kilometres with suntan cream dripping into my eyes and making them sore. And I'm bursting for a pee, but there's so many cars driving past me and joggers driving past me. I need to find a way to get into the woods, but the woods are totally solid as well. But at the same time, I'm just going to admire the view and now find a way into this forest for a pee. Now, Scottish people will always say, oh, some of the best poets and writers and all that stuff have been inspired by the Scottish landscape. And Scotland's got a fairly varied landscape. Over on the west coast it's fairly cool mountains, over on the east coast it's lovely long beaches, kind of stuff like that. But there is something, as a bloody hippie that I am, there's something poetic about it. What I sometimes consider it's not its dullness, but it's I don't know what it is. There's something about it. Just like just now, amazing wheat field or whatever it is, cornfield, right? And that hill over there is just covered in nothing. It's just like heather or something, just total crap. But there's something about just the smooth undulations of it, the barrenness of it. But yeah, at the same time still being kind of wilderness, and at the same time being so accessible, as in it's just a simple little jog to get to the top of these mountains. It's not daunting, it's not fear-inducing, it's just majestic. Oh god, it is, it's really weird. But yeah, at the same time it's like barren, kind of mossy ground, and then like scary hill over there. There's something about the Scottish landscape which isn't dramatic in its shape, but is inspiring in something. I don't know what I'm saying. I need a greater vocabulary. I need to have a poet running beside me. That will help. This I think is absolutely picturesque. There's a bit just after the Threepmuir car park area. If you follow the road, you end up this path going up to things like stately home or a big house up here. But just so cool seeing a straight road goes up a hill and then the trees folding over, making effectively a tunnel, and just the shadows on the ground. Lovely, lovely bit. But at the same time, as a runner, just going straight road and hill, a long uphill hill. So that's the kind of first stage of the run done, the uphill. Well, I've just got a tiny little bit more uphill to do, but that's kind of the road run that I've done. Past just there is Threepmuir, which is a reservoir, which kind of goes over there as well. Just walked up gone up this big road, then just a little bit over, where is it? Well, see how there's this big brown mountain. Just beside that is a bit which I'm going to be going over in a wee while. So yeah, so see where the faraway trees are, little kind of triangle up there. I'll be running past them in about an hour and a half. So there's another reservoir over there. So instead of just going from here around to that, I'm going here all the way around the back of that mountain, all the way down there, and then back over. So that's the uphill road I've done. This next bit is off-road, gently downhill, and then over a hill to back to just over there, effectively. So this is where the landscape does a sudden change of forests and trees and fields to barren mountain area. Oh, that's squeaky. Cool, so now I can see people over there. They're cycling, and we're going off this way. So again, this is good ground for running on if you've got a sore back or sciatica, because it's soft, it's squishy, it's undulating, it's varied, and it's uphill, which is good for people with sore backs. I do absolutely love the fact that within just a very short drive from Edinburgh city centre, you can be out in this, running past sheep, out in the hills where there's nobody else around. You can't even see city, you can't even see civilization, and this is literally it's about a 10-minute drive from the bypass, and then a half-hour walk or jog until you're in this, where it's just don't bring your headphones, don't bring music, just listen to silence or sheep or birds or just the wind. I am such a fucking hippie, oh my god. Where does this come from? I'm just going to embrace my hippiness. Look, I've got 3 pets. Hey buddies, you gonna jog with me? Or are you gonna try? Come on, hello, look at you. Aren't you cute with your evil Satan eyes? Yeah, hello. And your scary horns. The goats are the devil. Like, how does anybody, or sheep, they're like death eyes and their murder horns. It's like, why would anybody think sheep are cute? And there's lots of them. Fortunately, they're scared of humans, or not huge fans of humans. I'm glad it's that way, not the other way. Hello. A woman just ran past me, going uphill. Funny running style. I see quite a lot happening with a lot of kind of longer distance runners. So they run with their arms really low down. I'm much more arms up kind of thing. But maybe that's I don't know. Like, I'm sure everyone's got their own individual running styles, but I don't think I can really run. Like, if I was sprinting, I'd have my hands more down because it gives you more kind of twist momentum, angular momentum. But for long distance runs with these small steps, I like my hands being a little bit higher up. Wonder if that's a thing I should work on, but at the same time, I'm too busy looking at the view. Oh, I'm gonna take a photo of that. from this bit here. Oh, disaster, disaster. Had a bit of a sore tummy for most of that run. It's just wind. It was wind, but there's an extra there was an extra bit to that wind there, and there's nothing for me to use just now after I've just sharted. Oh dear, can I use ferns? I'm sure as hell I ain't using that. Maybe I should just go like dog style and just like wipe my butt on the ground. God, grizzlies? No one's around. I can see I've just sharted a little bit. Right, I'm gonna get with nature and use some plants here. I was thinking ferns worked really well there until one was left in my butt. Ferns work very well. Hello, go away. Let's bring back the conversation to the view that I'm having just now. It's like 10:30 in the morning. This is my view. This is what I'm going to see. This is just outside Edinburgh. It's just an awesome downhill valley for me to run along. Cool mountain at the end, proper V-shaped valleys. Sheep over there. I think I'm just going to embrace my hippiness. Maybe I'll be Dom, the hippie mountain runner that sharts himself. But yeah, cannot express how much that is like a painting, how beautiful that is just now, especially in the sunshine, in this weather. And amazingly, not many flies around. Maybe, apart from that fly right there, brilliant, good timing. Now just coming down, there's a very cute little waterfall here, and the actual running path is now stream laden. You can't go that way, you gotta go over the path. It's like a little adventure, some stepping stones, and like lovely brown peaty water. I think it's peaty, but it's gold. It's like orangey golden. Like you can see the red sandstone or whatever kind of red stone that is, but it's just amazing the brownness of that water, and it's not because I've sharted in it. It's lovely, and it's so and this actual path is like running on a golf course. It's so well done. That's it. And this is the reservoir at the back of the mountain. Where you can see there's a couple of fishermen out getting stuff, but again, just pretty awesome seeing this all the way down to the end of the reservoir from this angle. Very nice. The reservoir back there was the Logan Lee reservoir, where you can go fishing on. And from there, there's a little lovely river, a little trickle stream that comes down from there that goes down to the next reservoir, which is the Glencorse Reservoir, which many people will walk up to from a little area called Flotterston, which again is just on the just about 10 minutes from the bypass of Edinburgh, but from a different side of the bypass. You can see a whole pile of people fishing out in that as well. And then there's a big hill there, which is Allermuir, or I think it's Allermuir. No, it's not. That's not Allermuir. That's another hill. It's not the biggest one. But we're going just before Allermuir, up the little path up to the side, kind of just behind these trees. But it looks like Saturday morning on a sunny day, quite a lot of fishermen out, or people out on boats around the Glencorse Reservoir. Looks lovely. Right, I'm 15 kilometers in to what is effectively a fairly easy jog, and I am pooped. I am just very low in energy, and I've just kind of figured out why. Didn't eat anything this morning. Like, woke up, played with Logan, my 11-month-old child, and gave him his bottle in the morning, changed his nappy, played with him for a while, changed his nappy again, gave him his breakfast here, his porridge. He's having porridge for breakfast. Gave him that, then I gave him some blueberries, some raspberries. I ate a couple of raspberries, a strawberry, then I had a coffee, then I had a matcha green tea, and then I left the house. I was like, didn't actually eat anything before I came out. So, I was totally thinking I should have had like some chocolate spread on bread. 2 slices of bread, some chocolate spread, that would have been great. And that's all I can think about at right this minute. Chocolate spread. Oh. I think I understand why fishermen do fishing. Just sit at that all day, not have your wife pestering you. Joking, Kim, I'm joking. I'd love it when you pester me. But that, nice place to be. These little guys on the skidders coming along. I'm going to have to take a photo of this. This is too nice. Reservoir is very high just now, it seems. It seems pretty high up. Either that, I'm just very low down. But from here, instead of following the path around the reservoir, this is where I'm going to have to walk. It is. Because now, from the trees, from the forest, odd, no fishing, loads of people fishing. We then go uphill. Oh, this is new, haven't read this before. Welcome to the moor. Moorlands are full of wildlife. I would disagree with that. Moorland is managed for grazing, wildlife and shooting. Oh, sadness. Not a huge fan of shooting these little cute things. But yeah, cool. Petland Regional Park. Heading up into here. That's you done. So, Logan, Leah. Maybe that's what we should call, if we ever have a little sister for Logan, we'll call her Leah. Reservoir was that way. Flotterston is over that way. And just now we're going to Collington by Bonally, or Balerno by Harlow. I think we're going kind of in between Collington and Balerno. And straight uphill. I think I'll take this bit as a walk. So pretty much at the spot on at the 17 kilometre mark. Down there is Flotterston, well, Glencorse Reservoir, where you can see the little island in the middle of it. Very pretty. And we're about to go over an ancient thing. Oh, knees and joints. And as we go over to this bit, this is where we see the Harlow Reservoir, which I was kind of pointing towards to about 10 kilometres ago. So it's just up this way. And I'm going to have to put you into 2.7k in this part of the video so I can do a nice pan of this, because oh, look at the view from here. Maybe even better if I went up there, but I so can't be arsed just now. But you can see the little plane taking off, you can see the mountains over, that's kind of Stirling way. Ah, oh, just the puffy clouds over Scotland. Ah, oh, just, that's a lovely view to come over to. Firth of Forth over there. Just, this is when I really wish I had my actual glasses in, so I could really appreciate it in high def instead of blurry vision. Oh god, no, this is crap. I can't be bothered dealing with. Saying danger, forestry operations, no unauthorized person beyond this point. I'm like, oh, I've just run about 2 kilometers downhill. There's not another way for me to go, so I'm completely ignoring that. That's just pointless. Otherwise I'm having to go back uphill all the way around just to go over there, which will make my run even longer. So I'm going to feign blindness to that. If they want people not to come down this bit, they should put the signs far further up the hill before people get down to this bit. However, we'll see what actually happens. It's a Saturday, nobody's working, no Forestry Commission crap's actually working, so I'm going to ignore that and go down this path. This is okay. So signs saying no unauthorized persons beyond this point. Can't see any Forestry Commission stuff apart from these posts here. Danger overhead wires. So they're obviously expecting to have trucks or something here, but no, absolutely nothing here. So, ooh, wow, you can really hear the electric pulsing through that. So whenever I see signs saying no unauthorized persons beyond this point, forever ignoring that. That's me just gone up to the half marathon distance, 21.1 kilometers. It's coming in past, what is this actual little church called? The Curry Kirk. Curry Kirk, very cute. And this part on the actual map is where I ran across that earlier. So this is the big figure of 8 part here, I think. Yes, if I want to go back here, the Water of Leith, I go up the steps and along that way. So here I'm just going to go hit the road, just because I'm absolutely pooped and all I can think about just now is food. It's just food all the time. So that was lovely. My knees feel fine on that as well. That was the first time I've done a half marathon where my knees haven't been killing me. No feeling of like an IT band issue or anything. Don't know if that's just a case of that I'm just feeling fitter or something. Didn't do much stretching beforehand. I was pretty bad with that. But I did do hill sprints, barefoot hill sprints last week. So whether that's been a good thing for it, that is a possibility. That's the only thing that really changed, or the only training I did last week was some hill sprints, barefoot running. I did about 8k barefoot, and that killed the calves, but I think it's potentially made them stronger, and has helped make me not get any IT band. That could be total bullshit. But yeah, that was a lovely jog in Scotland, just outside Edinburgh, around Curry, Balerno, Harlaw, Threepmuir, Loganlea. Lovely jog. There you go. See you guys later.